This is where we hold them! This is where we fight! This is where they die! Remember this day, man. It will be yours for all time. This is Sparta!
Today a friend asked me, Thiago, should I buy World War II? And I was kind of like surprised to get this question because no one wants to buy World War II. But yeah, I immediately said yes, and no, I am not crazy. A few months ago, I would have said most likely hell no, but today I said yeah, go ahead. World War II right now is a very fun Call of Duty game. You know, there are a lot of people that are stubborn, man. The game sucked when it came out, and people are still stuck in that hate zone. People still hate on the game because it sucked when it came out, and they were right to hate on the game because the game was really bad, probably one of the worst Call of Duty games ever. But you know, as soon as Michael Condrey left, the game immediately improved because the guy that was put in charge did what the people wanted, and Michael Condrey didn't want to do what the people wanted. So the game immediately gained a new life with all the updates, with all the events, and with a few things that were already in the game. So yeah, World War II is a good Call of Duty now, and in my opinion it doesn't deserve the hate. I don't know why. You know, besides people being stubborn, I don't know why they still hate on Call of Duty World War II. Also, what about the DLC 3? Is it worth buying? Absolutely yes, go for it. If you don't have any DLCs, if you think that the DLCs suck and you know, they're not worth your money, whatever, I would say yeah, don't really buy DLC 1, don't buy DLC 2, go for DLC 3. I am having a blast playing it and I love it. I think that all the 3 multiplayer maps are absolutely biblical. There's Monte, Casino, which is set on like a top of a mountain. It's like a village, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty biblical. I like it. It has a lot of corners, a lot of close quarters areas, and that's great for the riot shield because I just shield charge and murder people. Then there's a Market Garden, another biblical map. It really looks very beautiful. That's one thing that Sledgehammer has been doing very well. The maps are all beautiful. This one I think is the smallest map of the DLC 3, and you know, it's small, but it's not small to the point that it's super annoying. I think that it is pretty enjoyable. The map is played pretty much in a house. And finally, there's Stalingrad. I thought I was not gonna like this map, but it's actually pretty cool. It doesn't look as beautiful. It's more simple. It's just a snow map. I think it is the biggest one, but hey, it's also pretty good. It is the first time, in my opinion, I really enjoy all the 3 multiplayer maps in Call of Duty World War II. And then there's Operation Supercharge, the new war map. I think it's okay, nothing special. It is fun. It is a nice change of pace because probably if you like war, you are already tired of playing the other war maps. But I think this could have been better, especially because the last war map we got, you know, came out with the dogfighting, a pretty cool innovation. And I was expecting more innovation with this war map, but it's pretty simple. There's nothing really special. This could have been one of the normal maps in the game. And finally we have the new zombies map, the Tortured Path. I think that this is a pretty special zombies map. It's something we have never had before in any of the Call of Duty games. So we get 3 maps pretty much in one. At first I thought it was gonna be like Transit, just a big ass map and we could, you know, travel around. but it's not like that. So you get 3 maps first, and you play them separately. You gotta get to round number 10 on the first map. After that you play the second map, you get to round number 10, and after that you play map number 3. I wasn't able to get to round 10 on map number 3 yet, so I don't know how it ends. I don't know if it ends there, if you keep going, I have no clue. But in total it seems you're gonna play 30 rounds, in my opinion. That is great. And what I really love about these maps is that you get mission objectives, so you don't just run around in circles, which gets boring after like round 15. You have these mission objectives you have to complete, and your life depends on it, because if you fail them you are not able to, you know, keep playing. You're not gonna be able to keep progressing to play the next map, because let's say you're playing on the second map. If you die, you have to start all over again. You have to start on map number 1. I don't know the names of the maps yet, but I really love the teamwork, because as I said, your life depends on it. So this DLC 3 is absolutely amazing. If you have the money for it, just buy it, because it is pretty cool. But ladies and gentlemen, there are a few other things that really make Call of War 2 a pretty good game. You know, a lot of updates, as I said. A lot of the events also made the game pretty fun, and a few things that were already in the game since the beginning. So let me talk about these things. So first, there's the Armory credits. This is something I never really paid attention before, and a month ago I started collecting the Armory credits, and now I have over 60,000 points in a month. I think that's pretty cool. So you can get Armory credits, and with these things you can buy the guns that have been in the game since the beginning, and you can buy the DLC guns. You don't have to spend any money on the new guns. You just gotta collect these bad boys, and you can collect them every single day. And I pretty much believe that every single day you can collect more than 1,000 credit points. The Division's overhaul, or the Division's update, was also something that really made World War II better. At first, I mean, there was only like 1, maybe 2 divisions that were good. The other ones kind of sucked, and after they fixed the divisions, after the update, they really became better. I feel that all of them are useful, and what I really enjoyed about the Division's buff was the addition of the 3rd attachment, because before I always felt there was something missing. I always felt that oh, I need a red dot, oh, I need a grip, oh, I need extended mags. Now with 3 attachments for free, 3 attachments by default, I always feel that my gun is complete. Then we have the addition of new basic trainings, aka perks, and also new divisions. So we have 2 new divisions, and by the way, these things are free. You don't have to pay for them, so that's pretty cool. There's the resistance division, which is pretty cool, and there's the cavalry division with the riot shield, which is my favorite division in World War II. Most likely you are watching some cavalry gameplay right now. And the new perks, or the new basic trainings, are also pretty cool. There's specialist, there's blitzkrieg that turns the score streaks into point streaks or kill streaks, so that's pretty cool. Another thing that really changed World War II for a better was the addition of unlimited sprint. This is pretty cool, made the game more fast-paced, and the most important thing is that it gave a chance to not so popular weapons to be used more often, you know, such as LMGs, melee weapons, and now the riot shield. And then we have the events. The events is something that really make World War II fun for that period of time. The undead event, or the zombies event, is what brought me back to World War II. I really love the game mode HORDEPOINT. I wish it was still in the game, because it's really something amazing, something super fun. Playing against players and at the same time playing against zombies, I mean, that's just fantastic. And there was also the Tesla gun, a gun from zombies that we could use and kill zombies, kill players. And then there was also the flamethrower that you could get to burn zombies and whatever. It was a pretty cool game mode. Then they also had Infected. It's still in the game. I love this Infected because you can use the Tesla gun, or you could before. I don't know if you can still use it, to be honest. There's also the flamethrower. You can get a nuke from the care package. You can get mines from the care package. I think that's pretty cool. I really love the fact that the infected players actually turn into zombies. That's pretty cool. And I also want to mention the map GROESTEN HAUS, which is the zombies map, a zombies map in World War II that we were allowed to play in the multiplayer. So for the first time we could play multiplayer game modes in the zombies map, and that was a nice touch. Then we have, ladies and gentlemen, the addition of free maps. So obviously we don't really get free maps that often, but yeah, World War II came out with only 9 maps, and it really needed some free maps. So you know, it's pretty cool they added these maps for free, because a lot of people don't buy DLC maps. So this way they have a little bit more variety. There's Shipment, there's also Quarantine, there's also the map Headquarters, which only has like 3 game modes, but it's still fun. And there was also GROESTEN House. Unfortunately, they removed the map because the undead event ended. And then there's other things, like for example other game modes like War. That's also something that is pretty cool. I love War because it's a battle. I really love that. There's no spawn killing because you spawn on a safe area. There's no flanking and stuff like that. It's, you know, it's pretty cool. The enemy is always in front of you. It's a battle. You don't have to worry about enemies behind you unless you go deep into the enemy area. But yeah, War is amazing also because it is the best game mode for completing the daily orders, where you can get free delicious armory credits so that you can unlock DLC guns and stuff like that. Then there's also Prop Hunt. Prop Hunt was also another great addition to World War II. A lot of people like gun game. I don't like gun game, to be honest. You know, in World War II I don't like it, but Prop Hunt is just super amazing. I played the other day. It's full of noobs. Not really, you know, there's no hardcore players playing it, so it's pretty easy to hide and traumatize people because they can never find you. Another thing that really helped World War II was also the Killstreak buff. The new basic training Killstreak that they added to the game, I don't know when, like months ago, already gave the Killstreaks a buff, but I believe that the normal score streaks without that basic training are also better, because I've been using the normal paratroopers without blitzkrieg and they have been doing work. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, before paratroopers struggled to get 2 kills, now they get like more than 8 kills most of the time, so that's pretty amazing. And finally, I want to mention the great work on the guns. I think that World War II has some of the most badass looking guns in Call of Duty history, especially the LMGs. Oh my god, the LMGs look so amazing, and also the shotguns, and even the rifles and whatever. I mean, they did a very good job. So yeah, World War II is a good game. I don't think it deserves all the hate. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Peace out.